Welcome to a close-knit family.
Welcome to a close-knit family. We are, I'm cutting the words out. Today is Sunday, May, I actually wrote June down on my notes. I'm not far ahead. May, and then I wrote
and you wrote
6.
May 6th. It's May 27th.
It's May 20, really?
It's May 27th.
Wow.
Yeah. May 27th.
May 27th. I'm so glad I make notes.
And I know, right?
How long have I spent trying to, get all the information together?
Solid half an hour just trying to get the intro down.
Oh my God.
Welcome and welcome back.
Yes.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you so much for your support. You can find us at on Instagram at Close Knit Family.
Close Knit Family Knitcast.
Knitcast. And on Ravelry at Close Knit Family.
Ooh.
And email cnfpodcast@gmail.com. Yes, CNF means Close Knit Family.
It should be
a K.
CKF.
And we're just going with it. Close Knit Family.
It's
CNF.
It's what I did when I made the email.
Yes, he's SMRT.
Yes.
Okay.
This is Sue.
I'm Sue.
I'm Michael.
And I'm on Ravelry as Sue Garens.
I'm on Ravelry as Mike Garens.
And you will find all of this information at the end of our show as well as
in the description.
In the description below.
And
we are from Armstrong in the North Okanagan of British Columbia,
yes,
Canada.
Yes, we are.
We are a knitcast,
Mm-hmm.
following Mike's adventures as a new beginning knitter and my ongoing struggle with my knitting addiction.
Yes.
Sometimes we have special guests.
Sometimes we have special guests.
It's only happened once so far.
Yeah.
Speaking actually of our special guest, who was here earlier today with a friend.
Yep.
And so didn't stay. But essentially, there's been no progress. And so if you're wondering about, I think it was episode 3.
Yeah. We said episode 5 was the do-over.
Yes.
So episode 4.
So it was episode... Really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so it was episode 4. This is episode 8.
Episode 8.
Did I say that?
I don't know.
Okay.
We're saying it now.
There we go.
Episode 8.
Okay.
And for episode 8, we have swapped chairs.
Okay, it just lost its impact. Ready?
Yep.
That might be a do-over, too. Okay. Oh, my gosh. Okay. So, today, for your knitting pleasure, grab a coffee, grab a glass of wine.
Grab your knitting.
Water. I'm having water. Grab your knitting.
Water.
Or crocheting.
Your project. Grab
Quilt.
Your project.
Spend some time with us. We have the winner from last week's, and thank you to all our subscribers and our new subscribers this week, because we're up to
24 when I checked.
24 now.
Which is 5 in the last week.
I told you, thousands of entries.
Exactly.
We had to go through.
Oh yeah.
I just can't. I can't even.
No.
It was ridiculous. So we have the winner from that coming up. We have our whips.
Yep.
We have our cow.
Update on the cow.
Yarn acquisitions.
None for me.
What Mike brings to the table.
Yes, indeed.
Around the world fiber and yarn events.
Ooh.
Sue's Designs. Who knew?
What?
I know, this is bizarre.
We've never done this before.
No, and I was up until
2 a.m.
2 o'clock in the morning last night swatching, because I was like, oh, I need to, because you can't even begin if you don't know like your gauge and stuff, because that gives you I'm all there. Now the light's not in my eyes. Does that work better? Oh my gosh.
I'm not sure they could see that.
See, I can do this, but I won't know what I'm saying because I won't be able to read my notes. And now, you know what? Everything's just fuzzy, so it throws me off. Okay, Sue's Designs.
Yes.
And last week we mentioned our plan for doing random
giveaways,
a little bit different kind of giveaways. The not exactly what you're expecting.
Mm-hmm.
Not that the prize isn't the prize.
The prize you'll know going in.
What?
Well,
okay, sort of.
Maybe.
Okay, it will be a skein of yarn, just not that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so the random prize giveaway is coming up, and of course other yet to be determined chatter, which we've already had some of that. So
yes, indeed.
Good on you. We didn't even warn you.
Nope.
But first, an update on the stink.
It doesn't stink.
Yay! It appears the stink is gone. Don't want to get too excited, but the stink is gone. Woohoo! And if you are new to our podcast and have absolutely no idea what we're talking about, because you wouldn't if you're new, we explain all about the stink in episode 5.
Mm. And there's an update in every episode from then to now.
Yeah, so now we have mosquitoes!
Yay!
Yay, mosquito!
Dang!
They're freaking huge!
And there's a lot of them!
We were having dinner last week when we were up here with my brother. We're having dinner, and they were like helicopters. Actually, it reminded me of Space Invaders.
Yeah.
And they were just hanging there.
Yeah.
And they're just saying, come and slap me.
Yeah.
But we were eating dinner. We got more mosquitoes bites eating dinner than we did for a whole weekend of camping out at the lake. So that was
just that one being outside, sitting in one place, eating dinner. My legs are covered in mosquito bites.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But that's what happens when you have a lot of flooding.
That was the same night we recorded last episode?
Yeah. So it was after.
Yeah. We had dinner, then we recorded last episode.
Yeah. And
I was sitting there in quiet agony as my legs were covered in mosquito bites.
Or did we? Wait a minute. No, we recorded after dinner.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay. So I maybe talked about the mosquitoes already. Anyway.
I think I said.
And welcome to British Columbia. It's gone from winter, freezing, to flooding, to forest fires and flooding.
In the space of about a week or 2 weeks.
So jazz hands. I don't know if anyone who was familiar with BC's Summer of Fire last year, where at times it really did feel like the entire province was on fire.
Yeah.
If you weren't being evacuated, you were helping evacuees, and we were under smoke for months.
Almost the entire summer.
It was gross. I don't even. We went to the beach, I think, once.
Wow. Yeah.
And it wasn't even worth it to go otherwise because you couldn't breathe. The smoke was ridiculous. No. So there's 2 fairly large wildfires burning right now. We're not threatened by them.
No. Yet.
And so far, not too bad with the smoke, but what's really sad. Well, for both of the fires, really, are not that. One of them is right on the basically the border of the big fire. It was called last year. It was called the Elephant Hill Fire, which was a huge. It was. I couldn't believe how far that fire traveled.
Yeah.
Anyway, huge fire last year, and this new one has started right near its perimeter. It very possibly, I mean, I don't know. I haven't heard about the cause for that one. Have you?
No, I haven't.
But they did warn us that, people who in that area, that it could still blow up from last year. And I'm wondering if that's exactly what's happened. But anyway.
I actually have something to say in regards to that, unless you're talking about the other fire.
Go ahead.
I read a news story last week, actually about forest fire in the U.S., where they caught a 15-year-old kid who set the fire. He's like 16 now, and they charged him $93 million in fines. And I think it's worth it.
Oh, it's actually, it's sort of, it's that sad but good thing, right? Because on one hand, okay, they're going to sue him for the money.
Yeah.
His parents' insurance company is going to pay out to the extent of their liability.
Yeah.
Whatever that is, and it's probably nowhere near that much.
No.
Could be million, might be 5 million,
Yeah.
and then that kid's going to be
paying
for the rest of his life. Yeah. And that's sad. On the other hand, hello, people, don't
do it.
Don't throw your cigarette butts out the window. Don't have fires.
When there's a fire ban.
Out.
Yeah, when there's a fire ban, don't have a fire. Anyway.
Yes.
Knitting. 10 minutes in, and we're getting to knitting.
Knitting. Whips.
Can you tell we care about these things anyway?
We all
whips.
like whips. Well,
Whips.
I guess I'll do mine because yours is the cow.
Mine's the cow, yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna have another whip, but never actually got that on.
We need to stop talking about whips.
Why not?
Okay, for you guys know, a whip is a work in progress.
Yeah, WIP.
So I have done some more work on my graphite tank.
Oh, look at you go.
So I've got, some armhole stuff going on here. And again, I'm working my front and back simultaneously. No, they are not joined. I just work back and forth. And that's part of sort of my need for everything to be exactly the same. This way I can be sure that I'm working the same number of rows, except for where I screwed up. And then went to fix it and screwed up again, and I had one side that was like 4 rows ahead of the other side, and I caught it, but I fixed it. So now they're the same.
Yay.
Anyway, so yeah, that's looking good. I'm quite happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty soon, I need to get 5-ish inches here, and then I'll be starting the front neck shaping. That'll be three balls of yarn I'll have on the go. Anyway, so that's that's my graphite tank. My whip, that one. Woo. And my other whip, I can't, eventually, I really wanted these off the needles this week. That was kind of my goal, but then I got distracted. Oh, look, and I'm in the middle of a row. Anyway, it's my,
Broken seed stitch.
Thank you. Broken seed stitch socks. And because I just wanted to get them off the needle, and because they're just for me and they were really just a practice, and honestly the yarn I'm using is not really sock. I mean, it's sock.
Sock weight?
Anyway, I was just playing. So these, I don't really care. So I started going to just plain knitting. But I still am very much in love with the effect of the broken seed stitch. Mm-hmm. But there's the sole. But yeah, I've just gone to just the plain yarn. So did that light move or something, Mike?
Which light?
Because we're getting crappy lighting again. We tested all of this.
Yeah,
and,
we're...
And our lighting was really good. There, that's a bit better, I guess. Now you lose the purple. Anyway! That was those. And I have other whips, but I either haven't been working on them, or one of them I'm putting in the UFO pile for now. Oh, do you know about UFOs?
I do not know about UFOs.
UFOs! Unfinished objects.
Okay. Whips.
Yeah, but they're they're really on the back burner.
Oh, okay.
They're so far back, they're
they're
pretty much forgotten about.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we move along to our cow.
Cow!
So our knit along, this is Mike's 3rd knitting project.
Yes.
Or real project, because
yes.
The first one was just sort of like samplers and trying stuff out.
Yeah.
He's working on the Tilted Cowl by Jenny Feifel. Mm-hmm. I hope that's how you say your last name, Jenny. And we are doing this knit along, and we started last week.
Yep.
Until June 24th, so
Yep.
there's still lots
of
of time to get in. The tilted cowl.
You could feasibly even get started now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, and for an experienced knitter, if you wanted to focus, this is like a 1 week knit.
Yeah.
So, you know, I've been all over the place, or I'd be way further ahead. For the project, you need 3 50-gram amounts of any fingering weight yarn. It's good if they, you know, go together. Yeah. And what did I want to say? June 24th. Oh, roughly 220 yards each for a total of 660.
Yes.
Because you could do this in a single color.
Yeah.
No reason not to. Any fingering weight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mike.
Hi.
Let's see your progress.
Here is my progress. This is the entirety of the first part. I just finished it mere moments before we got back here to to get started on it. So you can see it's sort of this garter stitch effect, but it's got the larger spaces between the ribs.
3 rows of stockinette between each garter rib. And what's if I may?
Yes, you may.
So, if you look at the center here. Oh, and so we have a Cal group on Ravelry.
Yep. That'll also be in the description.
Join us.
Join us. One of us.
And what did I want to say about that? So, there's a faux thread.
And a chatter.
Only put your finished objects in the faux thread and the chatter thread. And we would love to see your pictures.
Absolutely.
We would love to see your pictures. But look, oh, good, our doggie's going to come and say hi.
Yeah.
Just got home from a walk.
Yeah.
That heavy breathing.
That's our doggo. Hi, Tasha.
Hi, Tash. Okay,
Bye,
so
Tasha.
we're good. So that was me saying. So that you couldn't hear. But, yeah. Close the door.
Close the door.
Anyway, but I love the way that the garter bumps form. We're back to the knitting now. The garter bumps form that
bridge.
But it goes right like it's this corner right
here.
Is what I'm trying to describe. I'm not doing a very good job.
Goes through the center line.
I love that effect. And to be honest, see, I've made this cowl. Oh, I didn't bring the finished one. Anyway, I've made this cowl a few times in the past. If you'd like to see the finished one, look at the last episode.
Yep.
Or just look up the pattern.
Yeah.
And get Jenny's pattern.
It's a great pattern.
Anyway, for some reason, after I made the first one, which would have been exactly like this, I decided that I wanted to have a more defined ridge line down the center. And so I just adjusted the wrong side knit row.
Yeah.
So that you would, so instead of knitting the stitch before the marker, here's the marker, you purl it and you get this defined line. Now when I see Mike's, when I look at them side by side, I like this better. So thank you, Jenny, for that, because I'm stupid. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking that this ridge line carries on, and I think that's why I thought to change it. So we're going to see. I might change my mind yet again.
Maybe.
But anyway, so this is the first complete section of the tilted cowl. The next thing that we're going to be doing is joining this in the round. I only know this because I've made it a number of times.
I have not.
5 or 6. I don't know. So, that's it. My next color is going to be this gold. And I'm sorry, I don't have the ball band anymore.
Same.
So I don't know what it is. But that's going to be my next color. And it's going to be a little bit fade-ish into the next color.
Yes.
The gray that I am using is a Gaelisk tweed. So I think it's Galisk. And I did a little research because that's what I do. We want to be informative and fun.
Yep.
So this company was founded in 2007.
Ooh.
And it was a little hard. I was sort of having to try to read between the lines to figure this out. But I believe it's in Denmark where the company is, Galisk.
Okay.
Which sort of makes, a little bit of sense from the name. They are 100% Irish Donegal wool. A sport weight single ply yarn. So it's a 50-gram ball. And if you remember, I think I said that you needed 3 50-gram balls.
Mm-hmm.
So as I finish this first section and move into the next section, I still have 29 grams left on my 50-gram ball.
Yeah, I have.
Well, yeah, but we have no idea. We can't really remember what yours was to begin with. But you got.
Here's comparison.
Yeah. So anyway, I've got lots going into the next section where we'll use a little bit more of this. And that was the other thing I was going to say. This is a kind of an interesting, just a contrast. So Mike and I are at exactly the same spot.
Yes, we are.
And so if we hold these up,
they're about the same size.
They are about the same. If anything, well, yours is got a little bit more
stretch.
But anyway, they're pretty much the same size.
Yeah.
Which one should and would expect?
Yes.
Only
we both did a gauge swatch.
Yes, but Mike's actually using.
Big bow.
Mike's using 2 sizes larger needle than I am. Which, there's the importance of your gauge swatch. I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah, it's good to know. Gauge swatches are interesting.
It matters.
They're necessary.
Gauge swatches matter. Okay. Yes. Anything else we should say about our cowl?
Here's my next color.
Oh yeah.
This sort of variegated. Yeah. I don't think that light's actually doing anything. It's got sort of blues and browns and grays, and I like it very much.
Yeah, and it'll be really nice with this. And I said this before too. It'll be neat to watch this get knit up because this is it's a sock yarn, one of the ones with like the Fair Isle pattern built into it. Mm-hmm. And so to see how that works on a longer thing will be kind of cool.
Yeah.
All right, so
join
us, Ravelry page
in the description.
Tilted cowl.
Yep.
Sweater Freaks.
Yep.
Jenny F.
Yep. Ravelry.
Do it.
Yep.
Be there.
Yeah. Be there.
Join us.
Be there. Be there. Be there.
Yarn acquisition.
I
haven't shown Mike these yet.
You haven't?
No.
Oh.
And we're gonna put in a couple pictures here because this was super cool. Okay, so here's the bag, and I'm showing you this because now Mike's gonna show you a picture of what it looked like when it arrived in the mail. This like vacuum packaging is amazing, and I don't know why everybody doesn't use it.
Oh wow!
I know, aren't these? So these are from Mid-Knit Cravings.
Ooh.
And these oh shoot, what did they call this?
That one says sidewalk chalk.
No, that's the name of this colorway, but they're sock appetizers, I think is what they're called. And so you get the mini skein. This one is pink mimosa.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't like this light. I don't like any of these lights, but anyway. Pink mimosa. And anyway, and sidewalk chalk. And so in all honesty, I didn't really know what I was going to get. I think I picked this one based on the name Sidewalk Chalk.
You just knew what they were called.
Yeah, I just knew what they were called, and I'm super looking forward to knitting. I am gonna knit socks with this.
Ooh.
I think it's lovely. And then this one,
Oh.
I picked this now. So this one is a one of a kind. So it does not have. Oh, and the yarn is a Sweet Sock. Okay, this is Sweet Sock plus a mini. But there are 80% superwash merino and 20% nylon. A 50 gram and a 25 gram for a total of 290 yards. And since I make shorty socks, it's going to be more than enough. Anyway, so this is one of a kind. All I knew about this one was that this one was going to be called Twilight. But again, I love this colorway. The little hits of the chartreuse lime green. And just looking at it, I'm thinking we're going to get some striping in there.
Oh.
Hard to say, but I mean, these colors are fabulous. So these are from Midnight Cravings from Alberta. And love it. They came quickly, and you'll see the packaging.
Yep.
Just all round fantastic. But so I thought you could knit socks out of this one.
Okay. I can give it a shot.
So we'll get him on to some socks. Speaking of, oh, look at that.
Indulge in yarn.
Jaden and Tara. So, Midnight Cravings. Find them at all of those wonderful places, and of course we will put links
in the description.
So yeah, loved it.
And died.
Oh no, pardon me. Oh God, what is it with me and Calgary?
Saskatchewan.
I knew that.
Did you say Calgary?
I did.
Oh.
No, I said Alberta. But
Saskatchewan.
In my mind, I was thinking Calgary.
Somewhere on there
They're
it says Saskatchewan.
totally from Saskatchewan, and I knew that, and I so apologize.
I know why it's Calgary. Because Grocery Girls.
No, because they're from Edmonton.
Oh. I thought you said they're from Calgary.
No, they're from Edmonton.
Or is it the Sitchin sisters?
No, they're from Grand Prairie.
Okay. But they're all from Alberta. They're all from Alberta.
Oh my Lord! This was me being prepared. You can imagine what it's like when I'm you love me and you know it.
Okay.
So, how embarrassed. I knew they were from Saskatchewan. That is just so stupid. I'm embarrassed. Midnight Cravings, Saskatchewan. We'll tell you how to find them.
Yeah.
And like 2 thumbs way up for the packaging that they got sent in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I should probably explain the Calgary thing. So I made it wasn't a huge mistake. It was a little bit of a mistake. See, now the lighting's really weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
So it was a little bit of a mistake. I ordered some yarn from Lolo Did It, and in my brain, they were absolutely 100% from Calgary. I don't know why, but she's in Las Vegas. Lauren from Lolo Did It, and love the yarn. Love it.
I love it.
So happy. I don't have it right here with me, or I'd show it to you. But being in Canada, when it arrived, and coming from the States, it arrived with a UO duty, and I was like, I haven't ordered anything from the States. I don't understand. Yeah, she's from Las Vegas. So, but why Calgary? And again, I just did it. I don't understand.
I don't know, Mom. I don't know.
I don't understand.
I don't know.
Anyway. Moving right along. I have a couple more acquisitions, but I'm going to talk about them a little bit later. But now we have...
what I bring to the table.
What Mike brings to the table.
Hi. Furthering in gaming. This is gaming.
I'm sharing
Okay.
what you're bringing to the
Oh
table.
yes, because you can see I don't have a physical box for it. That is because this is actually a it's a video game. It's a series of video game
Spit it out.
collections
It's
called
called
the Jackbox Party Packs.
Jackbox Party Pack.
Jackbox Party Packs. And they're collections of party games that you play on either your computer, or if you have a gaming console, they can also be on your gaming console. And then everyone connects to it with a device that can access the internet. So your phone, your tablet, another computer.
So
much fun. As I said, they are collections of other games. Generally, though, they follow the formula of there's a trivia game, there's a type in whatever you want game, there's a drawing game, and then there's a couple others. We particularly enjoy out of Party Packs 2 and 3, Quiplash, which is one where you get 2 prompts on your phone, which could be I can't think of any right now, but the point is respond to them however you want. And someone else in the room has been given one of the same prompts that you have.
So it might be Mike and Sue just created a new yarn color.
What would be the name of it?
What's it called?
What's it called? And then my dad gets one answer, my sister gets another one, then they're pitted against each other and everyone votes for their favorite. Now the key thing here is that the games themselves, for main players, they generally range between 2, 3, and 8 players. There's one in the Party Pack 4 called Bracketeering, which goes up to 16 players. But all of them have an audience option, and your audience can be any size, and they all participate in the game somehow.
And they can be anywhere.
Anywhere, yes.
So as long as they can access the internet, you can do this like from city to city.
Yeah, this game is very commonly streamed online, and just people connect and play all over the world.
It's so much fun. And just to follow up on that, so you get this weird fill in the blank thing. And depending on who you're playing with, you can get very ridiculous.
I will say the game does have all games have a family-friendly mode to sort of get those prompts out of there that lend themselves to more inappropriate responses.
But we have a very inappropriate group of friends.
Yeah.
And we Anyway.
So you can pick, that game is available on your computer through the Steam Marketplace.
I was going to say, just one of the other ones that we quite enjoy. I can't remember, you'll tell me what it's called in a second, but it's like Balderdash. Fibbage. Mm-hmm. So where they give you a thing, like a
trivia question.
A trivia question.
With a blank in it.
With a blank in it. And you're trying to come up with an answer that you think everyone's going to pick, but the real answer is also in there, and so you get points for people who pick your answer. And
also points for getting the correct
But answer. Then when you get to pick the answers, if you pick the right answer, you get points.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's really good.
Really good.
Really good.
Lots of variety within those. Play all of them. Figure out which ones you like. You can get it on PC on the Steam Marketplace. You can get, if you have a PlayStation, you can get PlayStation Store, Xbox Store, Nintendo Switch. You can get it from the Nintendo Store. There you go.
Jackbox games.
Jackbox Party Packs.
So much fun. That's how Mike. How we started getting invited to games night was because, can Mike bring his game?
Can Mike bring the dirty game?
That's how that came up. Can Mike bring the dirty game? Oh my gosh. Anyway. You don't have to be dirty.
No.
But it's fun.
And
if you're with the right people, that can be fun.
There are 4 packs currently with a 5th one on the way. Yeah.
So much fun. Okay, so yes. Hope you enjoyed that. All right. So events from around the world.
Around the world.
Okay, so the yarn events that I was able to find. Didn't get as far around the world as I like to, but, that's okay. The first one is Saturday, June 2nd in Sparta, North Carolina.
Sparta. This is Sparta.
This is the Blue Ridge Fiber Fest at the Allegheny County Fairgrounds.
Alleghany.
In Sparta, North Carolina. June 2nd, Blue Ridge Fiber Fest.
Woohoo!
Be there. And of course, Saturday, June 9th is the Worldwide Knit in Public Day. That's everywhere. It's worldwide.
Woo-hoo!
So get out there, knit in public, get a group of friends together and have some fun. There are, if you really would prefer to get together with other people, other knitters, maybe make new knitters, there are tons of knit in public events listed on Ravelry in the groups section. So go and check those out and find a knit in public event near you and get out there and knit in public. I'm going to try to find out this week where sort of our local one is going to be for sure, because there may not be one specifically organized. So maybe we'll announce it here and see what happens if that's the case. Yeah, knit in public. There was one that was a barbecue and knit or something. Didn't I say that earlier?
Didn't you say World Barbecue Day was the same day?
No, it was like anyway, I think that was
there was something about
I think
that.
it was in Germany. So if you want to barbecue and knit, you got to go to the one in Germany. Well, you don't necessarily have to.
Barbecue your knitting.
Whatever.
Don't do that.
Okay. And June 15th for us local folks is Yarn Okanagan. Yarn Okanagan at the Best Western Plus in Kelowna. And it's the first one, and I really hope that we can make it a great first time event so that we have more of this, because we don't have anything like this that I've heard of, and if there are more, please let me know. But anything around local like that. So be there. And there's a sip and stitch at the View Winery on the Friday night, but it doesn't cost anything to go, but they would like you to pre-register so they know how many people to bring in. You need to bring your own lawn chair. And it sounds very nice. Anyway, sounds like fun, sip and stitch. And you know what? I didn't tell you.
You didn't?
I don't think so. But there's a knitting retreat going on right now.
Oh.
Actually, they're probably on their way home right now.
Oh.
At the time of filming, I don't know. In Sorrento.
Oh.
Which is just sort of around the corner from us. It's about, an hour away.
Yeah.
Near Shuswap Lake, which is directly across the lake from where I was camping last week.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I've seen a few pictures go through about that.
Nice.
So I'll be hearing all about that on Tuesday. At Tuesday Night Knitting at Blaine's.
Okay.
On Anderson Way.
Yes.
In Vernon.
Yes.
Okay. That was the end of my events from around the world.
Yep.
Oh! Now it's I'm excited about my designs.
Woohoo!
So I don't want to give away too much. So I was swatching last night.
Ooh.
So I'll give you a quick flash of some of the things I was swatching last night. There, that's all you get to see.
Ooh.
Ooh. So it's funny because I think I've been telling you I've had these shawls and these other things in my head, and you would think, well, yeah, if you're going to try and step out of the box and actually design something for other people to potentially knit, maybe you start with a shawl or a cowl or something relatively easy. No, I'm going straight to a sweater, man. And I'm way more, I'm diving right into it. I've got pictures and things for my shawls and cowls, but the sweater just, to me, that's an easier design.
Okay.
Anyway, so I am using, for this design, Cascade Yarns And this is, I believe, 100%. Yes, 100% Peruvian Highland wool. And I'm going to say this is a worsted weight. 200 200 meters to 100 grams. And it's made in Peru. So, in my effort to constantly educate about Cascade Yarns, what did I find out about Cascade Yarns? So, it's a family business that was established in the late 1980s in Seattle, Washington. They have over 80 different yarns.
80.
And it was hard sort of reading their profile and trying to figure out exactly where the yarns came from. This one's Peruvian, but it sounds like they come from South America, that they're yarns. And honestly, the feel of it feels like woolly wool.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, why am I using this? I'll never be able to wear it.
Yeah.
But after I washed it and blocked it, it's snuggly, cuddly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. And so you probably noticed there's a bit of color in that. So I'm using Noro, and this is the Silk Garden. Oh, this colorway, it's just a number. 8011. It's a part of their heathered ones. It's a really pale gray.
Mm-hmm. Not quite white.
It's a really pale gray, but it's got, a little bit of that heathering interest to it. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so it's just got, I like something with a little bit of interest just in the yarn, even when it's stocking stitch. Otherwise, it's too boring. So, Noro Silk Garden. And again,
I love that yarn.
When this was sort of, suggested to me as what about this one? I was like, I don't like knitting with Noro because again, it feels not lovely.
Yeah.
But
it's very dry, I would describe it.
Yeah, like crackly, crunchy. But oh my gosh. It's like silk. Oh, see where I went there? Because this is 45% silk, 45% mohair, and 10% wool.
What's mohair?
So, well, mohair's it's really fuzzy, soft, usually very fine yarn, and it's what gives things that halo.
Okay.
And look, I have a skein or a ball of mohair right here.
Oh, hey!
Just in case you asked that question.
Just in case.
So, feel it.
Oh, that is so soft.
Right?
It's so airy.
Yeah. Because you can see.
Oh, yeah.
You can see the strands. For those of you who, like Mike, don't know what mohair is. Boop. Oh, that's not bad. You can see where the strands of the yarn are, but you can also see just how fuzzy it is. This stuff, I'll be honest with you, because I knit with this a lot. See, look how fuzzy it is.
Yeah.
So it makes a really fuzzy. It's going to give your project like huge like halo.
Yeah.
But knitting with it, honestly, I found it a bit of a pita. I won't go any further. It's a pain in the. Piba? No. Anyway. Anyway, because this tends to get really matted.
Oh, okay.
But the effect that you get is, and I didn't bring this for the purpose of talking about it, so I'm just gonna put it away. But that's mohair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I think we solved our lighting.
I think maybe we did. Except now you're dark.
Well, I just need to
join me in the light. Okay. So yes, so that's my designing excitement. I'm very excited. Anyway, so I'm going to tell you a few things about the way I'm thinking about designing. And one, there's nothing I hate more than finishing a project and then, oh, now I have to sew for 3 hours to finish it. When I finish knitting, I want to be done.
I understand.
I will do the ends, weave in ends, but I don't want to sew seams. I don't want to, fold things and sew them, and I want it done. So that is a huge part of my, how can I make this so it looks finished, really well finished, without, and then having to go back and pick up a bunch of stitches and don't want to do it. So just wait.
Just you wait. Just you wait.
You're gonna love it.
Gonna love it.
Okay.
I love it already.
And you've seen pictures of it.
I have. Have I? I have.
Well, pictures,
Drawings.
drawings,
I love it already.
sort of schematic things.
Okay.
So we're gonna do one of our
New.
random giveaways. Jazz hands. So we talked about this last time, about these giveaways that are not necessarily what you think. In other words, you gotta enter, even if you think that maybe you don't qualify, or that, oh, but that person obviously, they won because.
Enter anyway.
Enter anyway.
Do it.
You don't know what we're really going for. So, where did I write it down? I know I wrote it down.
There it is.
Ah! Okay, so I'm going to open a Ravelry thread that will, it will either say like random giveaway number 1.
I'll put a link in the description.
Or it'll say this question.
Yes.
It'll probably say this question. And then random give. Anyway, so what we would like to know
Yes.
is, of your current whips, things that you currently have on the needles.
On your needles.
And we know that some of you might have 1, some of you might have 20.
Yeah. But
of all of your whips, what is the smallest needle size that you're working with? See, that's not hard.
It's not hard.
And everybody should enter.
Everybody should enter.
Yeah. Now, if you want to, you can post a picture.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Don't feel obligated to go, here's the proof that this is the needle size I'm working with. You don't have to, but we'd love to see what you're working on.
Of course. And we'd love to see a little chatter on, commenting on what other people are making.
Well, for sure.
Yeah.
But see now, but I'm all liney again.
There we go.
Oh. No. Anyway, but the point is, you don't have to post a picture, and just do it, because you might be the winner.
Yeah.
Even if you think you're not going to.
Yeah.
So if at the end, if we have, more than one person who falls into the correct category for this, then we'll do a random draw among those people. So, got it?
Got it.
What is the smallest needle size you are currently working with?
Link to the thread is in the description.
Yay! So much fun!
Woohoo!
And we have a skein of Color Adventures yarn for you, not this one. Because we need to draw for our winner from last week.
We do.
Woo!
Thank you all who entered.
Where'd it go?
Where did it go?
Okay. I thought this was clever.
We figured...
Because we had thousands of entries.
Thousands.
We decided we would do an actual draw, and with the center of the skein of yarn.
Mm.
You're gonna see it here, folks.
Yep.
So just a reminder that the purpose of this was we hit 20 subscribers.
Hey! And the last week we gained 4.
We hit 20 subscribers, and we wanted to celebrate and give something away.
Yes, we did.
So we're going to reach in.
That one.
Okay.
The winner is... Lee Frumling!
Lee Frumling!
Lee
You
Frumling!
are the winner of this beautiful skein of Color Adventures yarn, which is available at Color Adventures, or from A Twist of Yarn.
Yes.
In Vernon.
Yes.
And I have the little thing, I know I do, maybe I don't, that describes all about the Color Adventures yarn. Anyway, so there we go. This is a single ply from their Okanagan Winter
collection.
Yeah. Yay, Lee!
Yay!
Woo!
We'll get in contact with you. We'll get in contact with Lee.
No, Lee.
Lee.
Lee. You need to contact me, please.
Yes. cnfpodcast@gmail.com.
That way, or on Instagram,
Yeah.
Close Knit Family,
Close Knit Family Knitcast.
Knitcast. That's right, because they're the one. Yeah, Close Knit Family Knitcast on Instagram, or you can send me a Ravelry private message thing on Ravelry. Get in touch with me. Let me know where you are, where you're from, and so I can get this in the mail and shipped off to you.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay! Yay, Lee!
Okay.
Okay.
I think. Is that it?
I think that's it. Okay.
I feel like we're missing something.
I don't think so.
Sorry, you know what? I keep catching myself doing this. Because, oh my gosh, Vicky, I think it was you the other night who talked about people with resting bitch face. And I am the queen of resting bitch face. I look like a total... Anyway. But apparently, people with resting bitch face are the most fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah! I thought that was... Anyway, I can't remember, Vicky, exactly what it was, so maybe, let me know what it was that you said about that. I still think that we...
I think we got everything.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Well,
okay,
in that case...
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, yes, thank
watching.
you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us.
Please like our video. So it lets us know that what we do is good.
Well, not only that, but with more people who like it...
More other people who
gets
see
it out to more people.
Yeah. Subscribe. It makes us feel better.
Just makes us feel good.
Yeah. Share.
You don't share it. Yes.
Yep.
Please share it. Let
Please
other
share.
people know we're here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe say nice things about us or something. Yeah. Like, subscribe.
Find us on Instagram
Share.
at Close Knit Family Knitcast.
Yes.
And yeah.
Okay, so there was more.
Yeah.
I knew there was more.
I thought that's anyway.
Saying goodbye. That was the more.
Until next time, keep your knitting
Keep your family close
and your knitting closer.
You're supposed to say family.
Oh shoot!
So keep your knitting
Keep your knitting close and your family
and your knitting
closer.
closer.
Bye.